This story is from Newsweek. Jack Smith leaving the option to charge Donald Trump in the future. Special counsel Jack Smith left the door open for President-elect Donald Trump's federal criminal cases to be revived while dropping them ahead of Trump's return to the White House. On Monday, Smith filed a motion to drop 4 felony counts against Trump for attempting to overturn the 2020 presidential election and his alleged role in the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. He also dropped an appeal to Trump-appointed Judge Eileen Cannon's dismissal of the president-elect's classified documents case. So these were all dismissed, if I understand it right, and please correct me if I'm wrong, they were dismissed without prejudice.
Without prejudice, yeah.
And if they're dismissed without prejudice, as I understand it from my legal degree I got from this article from Newsweek, if they're dismissed without prejudice, it means that those can be revisited.
Sure.
So he set them down.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll wait this shit out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. There's the option.
Yeah, there's an option. I feel like this article is being very generous with what's going to happen. Everybody in the United States needs to recognize that Trump will not be charged for the things that he did wrong.
100%.
I think that they dragged their feet too long on some of this stuff. They wound up getting Jack Smith, and I think while Jack Smith, I think, was probably the right choice for a lot of reasons, I think they started too late. And I think that they should have pressured him to move faster, and they should have done all that they could. But again, I think Trump and his legal team was smart, and they did the right things to try to delay it just past where they could get elected again.
Yeah. Well, it's very clear if you've experienced our sort of justice system, it's very clear that with enough money, you can drag shit out.
Yeah.
For fucking ever.
For a long time.
And the longer you drag shit out, the more that calculus starts to shift toward who has the money is going to win the prize.
Yeah.
And like in this case, there was always a ticking time bomb attached to all these cases, especially if Trump, won the election. I think that's why the desperation was so severe for Trump to win. And I think we should recognize too that once this Trump administration is over, I don't think that there's going to be a real desire to resurrect these cases out of the burning cinder that is our society.
You know what? I think you're right. I think when we're cave painting our history, this may not be something that we dwell on.
Probably not.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm just saying, like, is this going to be the thing that we do? When we're like, hey, I just ate 3 babies and I couldn't eat another bite. I don't think so.
I'm actually really hungry because babies are small.
They're mostly just fat.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's like almost no real meat on. Once you render them down, there's nothing there.
I am saddened greatly that it doesn't feel like there was any justice. There was for maybe, I want to say, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It felt like there was just the hammer of justice was swinging in the right direction, and it felt really good. When Trump lost that case, I couldn't have been happier that he lost that case, right? And I think that sentencing has been pushed off, right? So that sentencing's not going to happen. The case in Georgia is probably not going to go forward, even though that's not run by the Department of Justice, right? These Department of Justice cases are gone. So, these are real cases that grand juries found that there was enough evidence to move forward with.
Right.
There is a good deal of evidence. And you can't, it'd be real hard to convince me that documents case doesn't, that one seemed like an absolute slam dunk, and it got dismissed by a Trump appointee. So
our next Supreme Court justice,
he did a really great job picking people that really stuck by him. And he's that kind of guy who that's how he deals with people, is that he finds people that are closest to him and he makes sure that those people they benefit from that. And I think a lot of people in Washington have seen that. And a lot of people in the judicial branch specifically have seen that. And they are definitely one hand washes the other when it comes to this stuff. So the American people lose out on justice because I think that there was serious problems with what Trump did. Trump committed crimes. I think that is indisputable, that he committed crimes. I think that the American people lose out on holding a powerful person accountable.
Do you remember when we played the Who Flips Next game?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And do you think that this dismissal and all this, do you think that this emboldens tertiary actors from doing shit that, next time?
It's possible that it could embolden them, although I have seen that while Trump is off some of these, the other people are not.
Oh, they're on the hook.
They're still on the hook.
So is the Fani Willis case moving forward with everybody but Trump?
From what I think they're moving forward with some of these other people.
So that's important.
I think that's
that.
way more important.
Because if you scare all the people who have to, like, I think of this from like I'm a leader at my work, right? But I can't do anything myself, right? I can sign a paper that says, I need you to go do this, but I don't actually do the things, right? Like I've got whole teams of people that press the actual buttons in the right order to make whatever I want to have happen. If everybody is refusing to press those buttons, I can't get the thing I want done.
Sure.
Right? So I do wonder if those people get successfully prosecuted, does that actually handcuff the leadership? Yeah. And I think it would.
I hope it does. And I hope that they continue on with some of these things. I think that the Justice Department stuff won't go forward. I think that they dismissed that case. I read that Jack Smith was maybe trying to see if he can continue on with some of that case based on the other people who were involved, but it wouldn't require a special prosecutor. It just requires the Justice Department. But that doesn't mean that Trump can't come in and immediately just say, well, that goes away.
Oh, and he will. Yeah.
So, but the state cases, he can't do that too.
Oh, that's exciting.
So
that's
it's
exciting.
possible that they might still keep these people. So we'll see. And I think that might hamstring them.